Today on the Kite Maker's Corner, we're keeping up family traditions. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Skyrider Limited. Today on the Kite Maker Corner, we are catching up with one of my dear friends in kiting, Cassie Shook. Cassie's, she's second-generation kite maker and kite artist. Both of her parents build some pretty incredible kites. Elliot's probably best known now for the mesh quads. Cassie's mother, Kath, builds these wonderful hadas. They also all are Flying Smiles kites. Cassie and I are pretty close in age and are kind of the same generation in kiting. So we have a lot in common there, and in our out of kiting, well, there is no out of kiting life for Cassie professionally. Since her family owns a kite shop, but my out of kiting life professionally is in specialty retail. So we we act as each other's sort of retail commiseration committee from time to time. Any rate, just a refresher. The questions that I put to Cassie are: what is your favorite kite you have ever owned, your favorite kite you've ever flown, and your favorite design? She was at convention this year with her first kite making kite she had ever built for competition. And so I was really, really excited for her and really stoked that she kind of caught her breath long enough, because she was also teaching a workshop, caught her breath long enough to come say hi in front of a camera with me. So we'll dive right in and hear her answers. So I'm here with Cassie Shook. Cassie, you've got your first kite and kite making competition this year.
I do.
We're getting photobombed. Don't go far, Steve. You're next. So we're doing Kite Maker Corner.
Yes.
This is why I love doing these on the field, too, because you never know who's going to show
I'm excited.
So, Kite Maker Corner. Favorite kite you've ever owned, flown, and your favorite design?
Okay. So the first one is actually, it's kind of a sweet, my favorite kite that I've ever owned is actually the first kite that I worked at a kite shop my first summer in kiting, and I learned how to repair kites and da-da-da. And at the very end of the summer, my boss knew that I had, there was a money snafu and I had to pay some overdraft fees, and I couldn't buy a dual line sport kite, a good one, that summer. So on my last day of work, I fixed this kite, and he won't tell me who dropped it off, and we can all see where this is coming. But there's so many repairs, the leading edge was broken, it was carbon, and figuring out what size of carbon. It was a very, I think I even had to replace the center T on a sport kite, and that was a Millennium Jam session.
Oh, that's really cool.
And
for clarity here, Cassie is the quad line lady.
I'm the quad line lady.
I
love
her
quads.
family's known for quads.
Right.
You are the quad shop.
Right.
I
built a quad.
Right. Your first kite for competition was a quad.
Right.
So,
but no, the Millennium Jam session, that kite has my heart, because I finished fixing that kite and I turned to my boss. I'm like, okay, who do we call? Who do we need to call to pick up this kite? And he said, it's for you, kid.
All right. So, favorite kite you've ever flown?
There's two.
Okay.
There's two.
All right. Two.
They both happened within 10 minutes of each other, too.
So this has got to be a story from Italy.
It's a story from Italy.
I love that.
It is.
All right.
So I'm over at Artevento in Trivia, Italy, and just having the time of my life, and meeting people, and just constantly being humbled, because these are the most amazing kite builders in the world. And first it was Uwe, and I'm gonna slaughter his last name, so I'm not gonna try, but Uwe, he made this really cool quad that has these rolly wheels. And I'm walking down the beach, and he's walking the opposite direction and shouts, "Hey, Cassie, do you want to fly my kite?" And my first reaction is, how do you know my name? But of course I wanted to fly that kite. It was so much fun because it has rolly wheels, and he told me he rarely flies it on the beach because every time it flies on the beach, parts have to get replaced
Mm,
because the wheels get sand in them.
right.
But you can fly it. Now it's crazy because it's really symmetrical, so it flies differently. But also you can literally side slide it to the ground and then just roll it across the ground. Like
That's
so much fun. And then I put down that kite. I'm on cloud 9, and I'm walking across the art kite field, and Robert Trepanier stops me and says, "Hey,
beautiful
Cassie,
kites too.
would you like to fly my kite?" And it was one of his whales.
Oh, the whales are
Oh
so
my
cool.
God, the whales.
He builds so he did they're beautiful kites at a distance. When you get up close to them, they're sort of interesting to look at.
Oh,
He
and
just sort of makes a thing and makes it fly ish.
he loves to make a kite, like the graphics. He loves the art behind
Yeah.
it. But my understanding, and he's probably going to reach out and correct me, is that he then is the guy that he frames it and bridles it so it will fly.
Right.
So that was the craziest because I remember 20 years ago
There's no
flying.
balance to those things
Right.
either.
20 years ago, I remember flying the, what was it, the Go Fly Pig?
Hmm.
And it was unbalanced. Oh,
Mhm.
you want to talk about unbalanced?
He did a pig too,
Well,
actually.
and like one side of the kite you're flying, and it's like
Yeah, yeah.
speed demon.
Yep.
And the other side of the kite,
Yep.
you're like, come on.
Yep.
So
Just
while
fly for me, just a little.
so while I'm flying that kite, next thing I know, he's actually put together the other whale. And he's now
So we have a
flying
pod
next
of
to me,
whales.
and it was so much
So good.
fun.
So
So
good.
yeah, that was two, but it was funny because it was in 20 minutes of each other. Two best kites I've ever flown, and both times I was like, "This is so cool."
And I have a
And
feeling
then
I
we
know
built
the
art kites.
yeah, which I also love.
Yeah.
I have a feeling I know the answer to the last one, but your favorite
Well,
design.
I'm gonna answer this. You're not gonna expect this.
Oh,
The most recent kite I've built,
okay.
because until I finished this kite,
Mm-hmm.
the shells were my favorite.
Okay.
If you had asked me this 2 months ago, currently, it's this baby. It's so pretty. I love it. I made the tie-dye fabric.
So
And then this basically the turtle started it.
I really hope it comes through how well because
Right.
it's got the rotating color through the stitch. It's got your turtle is wonderful.
Right, right. And it started with the turtle because we looked at that piece of fabric, and like me, mom, dad, Allie at the shop were all like, "Oh, that's a turtle shell." Craig Young even said it. So that's what started it. But so this
But-
is currently my favorite kite. This is currently my favorite design.
Mm.
But I bet you $5 if you ask me in 6 months, it'll be whatever I just finished. Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah.
So good. All right. Well, you're due at People's Choice.
I
Judging.
am. I'm
So
actually. It's a good thing
You
my
need
kites
to
went together.
yeah, you need to get going. So
Yes.
Cassie, thank you so much.
Thanks, Jesse.
And
It's fun.
yeah, we'll do we'll do one of these days I'm going to do a second round with people to see if the answers change.
Right.
So we'll do this again sometime.
I'll have to think of different answers.
I love that.
Okay, I'll see you later.
I'm so excited for Cassie to have. I mean, she's dove headfirst into kite making and kite artistry, and I really love that. And I really appreciate her hopping in front of the camera with me for our questions. And I will tell you, one of the things I've been thinking about doing is a second round of these where I catch up with people and see if their answers changed. So I'm really looking forward to catching up with Cassie in a few years and see if her answers change a bit. But until then, thank you all for liking, following, subscribing, sharing, and we will see you out there, Skyrider. GoPro, stop recording.